Hi there, my name is Lekwa, and welcome to Building Africa's Next Tech Unicorn. On this platform, I give a behind the scenes look at what it takes to build a startup within the African context. So, in today's video, I'll be doing something different. I will be talking about how you can stay safe online. So, this isn't meant to scare you or to get you all paranoid, but it's meant to help you be more vigilant in protecting yourself and your loved ones from cyber threats. Most people underestimate the dangers of the internet, but the more I am exposed to it, the more I wish I didn't need it. At times, I wish I could just disconnect, get rid of all my devices, and not have to worry about the constant threats that come with being online. I believe some of us are fortunate by default, especially those who live in countries like my Zimbabwe, because we hardly use things like credit cards to transact online. And even when we do, it's not like we have a lot of money. Otherwise, we would be a hacker's gold mine. Most people think hacking is this complicated thing where you write sophisticated code, you drink some coffee, you write some more gibberish, then you click enter, and boom, you're in. That's not quite how it works. Most hacking is done through social engineering, and it often involves a lot of trial and error. And social engineering is simply the manipulation of people into divulging confidential or sensitive information or performing certain actions that compromise their security. So, in the context of cybersecurity, social engineering involves exploiting human psychology and behavior to gain access to systems, data, finances, or facilities. And then there are a number of common social engineering tactics, and these include phishing. Phishing is whereby the hackers use fake emails, messages, or websites to trick victims into revealing sensitive information. So someone can send a fake message saying the World Bank is hiring. Then they give you a link where you can fill in your details, and then you give them all your information. And then the second way of doing it is pretexting. This is whereby they create a false scenario or a story to gain the victim's trust and to obtain sensitive information. This can be a message from someone claiming to be Elon Musk saying he's stranded on some island and he doesn't want people to know where he is. Then he asks you to send him $100 or $1,000, and he'll give you back $1 million when he gets back. That's obviously not the real Elon Musk. And then the third way of doing it is by baiting. This is whereby someone leaves malware or infected files or devices or storage media such as USB drives in public areas to entice victims into using them. And then the last one is quid pro quo. This is whereby the hacker comes out and offers services or benefits in exchange for sensitive information or access. So now let's get a bit technical. I'll give a scenario of how a hacker might try to get access to your accounts, and your challenge in this case is to figure out what you need to do at each step to try and protect yourself. Deal? Okay, great. So if I want to hack you, it starts with getting as much information about you. And how can I do that? I could start following you on social media or send you a friend request. This is likely to give me your name, your nicknames. It gives me the names of your family, your friends, your birthday, your address, and any other info. And with this info, it becomes easier to make some educated guesses about you. And this includes guessing stuff like your password. So to figure out your password, I can start with the obvious ones. I could try combining your name with your year of birth, or the names of your loved ones, like your baby or your lover. So if, for example, your name is Amanda and you were born in 1992, we could try variations like Amanda 1992 or Mandy 92 and so on. If that fails, we can then move on to more complex methods. But now that you have a basic idea of how it works, the next step is to protect yourself by trying your best to cover to protect yourself from all these vulnerabilities. So here are a few things that you can do. Step one, set up strong passwords or passphrases for all your accounts. Use a combination of lowercase, uppercase, numbers, and symbols. Also avoid using common words or phrases. The more random and longer, the better. Instead of something like Kim 2000, something like the one that you can see there. Or if you want something you can remember, you can use a passphrase. A passphrase is a sequence of characters that is easy for you to remember, but it's hard for others to guess. So here are a few examples. So the first one is there, the second one is there, and then you can see the last one there. And then once you have your password, the next step is to store it somewhere safe. The safest place you can store it is in your mind. But since a lot of people struggle with that, I'd recommend using a password manager from a reputable organization. I've seen passwords written on calendars, some are even stuck on the laptop or even on your phone. You do not want to be that guy. And then the second thing you can do is to enable two-factor authentication. This is whereby when a login or something happens in your account, a message is sent to your phone. That way, even if someone does figure out your password, they still can't get access to your account. And then the next thing that you need to do is to keep your devices secure. So do not leave your computers or your phones in places where people can easily access them. If you have to, make sure they have passcodes and you lock the screen. If possible, avoid sharing devices and accounts with others. It's safer when you use your device alone. And then the next thing that you need to do is to verify that all your emails or your messages are from the person who claims to have sent them. Be very careful about maybe misspellings. For example, Facebook and Facebook are two totally different words, but at first glance you might not notice the difference. And then the next thing you need to do is to avoid clicking unsolicited links or those Pick and Pay or Amazon is giving away $5,000 or $50,000 links. Be careful even when clicking links from people that you know. At times they might have been compromised. And the next thing that you can do is to, I think, just avoid random strangers online, particularly these beautiful girls who contact you randomly with a business opportunity, and then they show you screenshots of maybe people who are claiming they've just received their payment. And then the eighth thing you can do is avoid downloading apps from untrusted sources. Download all your apps from the App Store or Play Store and make sure you use the official version of whatever app it is that you are using. Not modified versions like I remember at some point WhatsApp GP was hot. I am on a lot of developer platforms. Trust me, these modified versions leave you more vulnerable than you know. And I've actually had some of my apps modified and I actually had to take some action to get those off. Then I hope you found this helpful. If you did, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell to make sure you never miss an update. Thank you for watching. Till next time.
We're building Africa's next tech unicorn.